Kickstarter backers, guys and girls, you guys are amazing. I'm just so grateful for the generosity that you've shown over the last week. My project, I Want Abs, is now 60% funded thanks to all of you. So I just want to give you a huge shout out and say that I'm very, very touched and I'm very grateful. Also, I want to give you a little bit of an update. I have a lot of great footage that I can't wait to edit together into a movie. I know that my rewards aren't going to be shipped for a while because I need to make a movie. Currently, it doesn't exist. And so periodically, I'm going to give you little updates with glimpses of what the movie's going to be like. And today, I'd like to introduce you to my personal trainer, John Hacker. John is a very wonderful man. He's taught me a lot about fitness, about how to stay safe, how to train functionally. And in this update, I want to show you an interview I did with him when we sat down in February. I asked him some key questions, and that's all that I have to say about that. So please excuse the fact that it's very raw and unedited. It's a very busy Monday for me today, and I just wanted to get something out there to say thanks and give you a preview. So without further ado, I think we are ready to roll.
Excellent.
Okay,
That is great.
Be sound.
I'm John Hacker. I've been a personal trainer for 22 years. I love training people. I tell everybody that with the right program design, the results are predictable. My youngest client was 4 years old. My oldest client was 94. Just love doing it.
So how did you get into personal training?
I was in a really bad accident in 1994. Ended up having a skull fracture and a broken back. I was told by a neurologist and an orthopedic surgeon that I would be in chronic pain the rest of my life, that I would never run again, never do anything physical. And I took that as a challenge and rehabbed my body and loved it so much that I decided to spread the word of health and wellness all over the globe.
Is it hard to get abs?
It's actually easy if you have the right program design and you're consistent with your training. Consistency is the key. I tell everybody that's John Hacker law number 2. You got to be consistent with your program, whether you're an Olympic athlete or just a beginner.
I mean, I read a statistic that 1 out of 25,000 people have abs in America. So that's, you know, there's more millionaires than people with abs. How come so many people want it, but so few people have abs?
I think the major reason for that is people don't really understand that you want to have a balanced routine that works the rectus abdominals, the upper, mid, and lower, that works your psoas, iliopsoas, obliques. You want to have a program that works everything and brings balance to the system. Also, abs are made in the kitchen too. It's your dietary intake. You can have titanium abs, and if you're 28% body fat, you're not going to have that cut look. So you want to get down, if you're a man, around 10%, woman, 12 to 15%. Body comp is really critical to actually see those abs, and I think that's what a lot of people don't get.
How big of a commitment is it to get abs? Like, am I going to have to work out 5 hours a day, 7 days a week? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. It's critical that, again, that you have the right program design. I really believe that a split routine, like 3 or 4 days a week, having a good functional training program that lasts about 50 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week, and you will get titanium abs if you are consistent with your program and you have the right dietary intake. That's critical. Guaranteed, 100%.
I Want Abs is not just about abs. I want to achieve that top level of fitness for myself where my body is as functioning as best as possible, you know? So I don't just want to show my six-pack and not be able to touch my toes. So how important is it to build muscle and stretch or maintain flexibility?
It's critical to maintain balance. When most people come to me, that's what they want to achieve. They want to just be really strong, balanced, have good reaction time, have good muscle mass, bone density. So basically what I'm all about is providing the program design that will bring balance to the system. That'll make you powerful beyond measure. I tell all my clients, you are powerful beyond measure, Sergey. It's real important to train your weak areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack your weak areas and make them stronger. And you're going to have like titanium abs as a byproduct of being phenomenally fit.
How does somebody like myself figure out the optimal caloric intake, or some people measure their food in grams? Like how do I know how much I can eat?
Most of my clients that come to me want to lose body fat, or as I say, liberate stored energy. And I tell them really not to count calories. What I normally do is do a dietary intake where you write down what you're eating, and then I'll cut your dinner in half, okay? And we're attacking it on 2 levels. We're bumping up your metabolic rate. We cut your dinner in half. You want to go to bed a little hungry. And we kind of follow that the first week, and we adapt it accordingly.
Mm-hmm. So essentially you're not at all talking about starving yourself. You're talking about just figuring, like, just explain to me what you told me at Bonsai, that people think, you know, getting cut means cutting food out, but actually you lose weight by eating just correctly.
The biggest mistake that clients will come to me that they'll make is they'll get into this huge caloric deficit. If you do that, if you starve yourself, I guarantee you're going to gain stored energy. You're going to put on body fat. I've had clients that were eating less than 1,000 calories a day that were 30% body fat. You have to eat. You got to feed the machine. By feeding the machine, you will liberate that stored energy. And again, it's the type of food, it's when you eat it, and it's your program design, your workout, and being consistent with that. You don't want to deny yourself. Initially, you're going to be a little hungry at night, but that's it.